There we go.
Yeah, so
Okay.
no. Let's
just start that.
just start that.
All right. So what we've noticed recently now is how the world, not the world, even Nigeria itself, but how we have gradually just accepted it as the norm, right? I think somehow we've lost shame in all of this that is going. I think everybody has now become shameless, all right? Especially with women.
Preach, nigga, preach.
And this is not to offend any feminists out there.
I will offend you. I'm here, bro. This is doing pacifist. Oh, not to offend anybody, bro. Let him finish first. I'm coming for you.
Don't worry, guys. You can always, I love women.
Okay. Yeah, I do love women. I believe.
So we've noticed, or I have noticed that shame has just become. I know we've spoken about this, but there's this particular Twitter influencer I follow, and how she influences is through her nakedness.
Mention names now.
No,
whisper it. Yeah, let me say it. Oh, okay. The person's name is Temi something.
This one is a fool. I won't even lie. What is more shocking about hers, in fact, about any of them on Twitter, right, is how, I don't know, it's almost how like, shame I don't get family.
Like no shame, Abi. See, let me just jump in. It's been too casual. I don't like it. It's been too casual. See,
let me even make my point as to what is shocking me. Right. Let me as how casual it is. This TV person, if she had dropped whatever she dropped maybe back in 2010 when there was still a bit of shame in the world,
her parents would have found out, they would have dragged out.
I'm even sure it would have even gone more viral. But let me tell you how nudity has become so common. This girl, they get past 25 likes sometimes, at most 100 likes. I'm like, all of this for 100 likes?
Who is to blame? Okay, now let me not even go and attack anybody, but who do you think
all
is
of this
to
for
blame?
100 likes?
Who do you think is to blame?
It scares me how much perverted we are, even at the ground level. Teenagers.
See.
Jesus.
So number one, I'm not against freedom of speech. I'm not against freedom of
but too much freedom, self get wild.
Too much freedom has its like downsides, right? But Nigeria is meant to be like I'll just say Africa as a whole is meant to be like the core of discipline. Around like 15 years ago, we used to see white people do rubbish. Our families like, what is this?
Uncle over here?
Yeah, uncle, yeah. Like, they'll be like, how much kind of rubbish is this? Why will we move with this kind of thing? Like, you'll be so disciplined. You'll be like, no, this was rubbish. Let me tell
you, every time I think of nudity, I swear to God, I can remember the day it started in my own life. Like when I started to notice it more, I can never forget on this fateful day, back in June 2013. In fact, it's almost a year. I remember that was the first time I saw, I just saw somebody that wore, at least at that time, I think that fashion was just becoming popular. So she wore something that looked like, I think you guys would call it a sports bra or whatever. And then she wore a shirt and her stomach was, and then she wore jeans and whatever. And then she walked in. So the first thing I thought was, she wants to wear it to Sam. Me about left. I be this one doing hook up in the Tagbangba in the broad daylight. I never knew that was not going to be the end. It was just starting. I want to understand when people start to push the boundaries.
We don't have a filter. So that's why I said 15 years ago, we had a filter. We're known for morals, we're known for discipline. If you go to the United States and you see the child talking anyhow to the mother, you see which kind of child, bring him to Nigeria, man, would discipline him, you get. If you see someone dressing anyhow, you can't do that in Nigeria. We had that mentality, you can't do that in Nigeria, you can't do that in Nigeria. But now, the people who have that core discipline, right? At least the mentality and they carried it. They're about to die. They are old. They don't have strength again.
They're about to. Well,
it's true. They are about to die. Most of them are in their 60s.
Because 70s. Nigeria is a young population. If you really,
you get majority young. Of our parents now. The new parents now are young people. Like
they don't have sense too.
They are the ones that wanted to rebel, but they weren't given the opportunity. But now they've not seen it from their own sense of wisdom. That what my parents felt like was too big or too serious. No, my child should be free to do whatever they want to do.
The fact that when Nigerians do something like in terms of immoral stuff, like all of this nudity and whatever, I'm not shocked anymore.
Is that bad? Let me even tell you how worse it has become now. So now,
I'm not shocked.
If you go to an average Twitter space, right, and I'm talking about the Twitter timeline, you see somebody saying open thread. Oh, she has dropped another one. Oh, she has this. To carry OS now is expensive. I'm like, guy. No, come on, guy. Someone will literally put, I've never come like this before. No, if we just catch ourselves, just stand back and but wait, that thing, what this person just tweeted did not make any sense. I even see some tweet don't you have parents at home or your parents are not on social media? Because what kind of tweet is this one? When he pulls your hair and he gives you doggy, and from a female account, and you're like, you don't have siblings on this app. It doesn't even have to be, okay, people are watching you. You personally, you're not like worried of your own reputation or something, like, okay. you get, you're not worried about your reputation and saying, no, this doesn't make sense from a standpoint of talking anyhow. I should have like discipline, have like decorum. I can't just talk anyhow, that kind of stuff. But we are all just shameless. We don't care. They will not blame it. Oh, it's the country. It's the government.
The government did not force you to be naked, I'm sorry.
The government did not force you to be naked, though. If I were to ask an average person now, what's Nigeria's identity? What do we stand for? Nothing. You don't stand for anything. Nothing. Zero.
I gotta get my bag up. My
It's money. Right? Money is your God now. You don't stand for anything. That means anything that comes from a foreign, you just adapt.
It's even how the decadence in the society is just slowly
Bars.
I'm going to shift away from this nudity and talk more on education, right? So now or later, people will believe that the degrees that they have is worth nothing. It's better I sell my soul somehow. I start being nude on the streets, or I somehow enter into
why would students be feeling jam?
So exactly, the amount of people that feel jam. I was looking at Pella and I apparently even went to uni. Apparently, I thought he finished. Imagine when you're thinking about
Pella went to uni.
Yeah, but he didn't finish.
Yeah, he actually went to uni.
Apparently.
That's allegedly. Was all the news I've read, this guy did not go to any uni. So that information, we need to fact check it.
Maybe, so I heard someone that apparently left in Torah. But that's not even the point I'm trying to say. I'm saying, if someone now tells you that, go to school, that's how you make it. You yourself will not believe that that's how you make it. At this point, you just feel like school is an obligation that, let me just satisfy my parents. That's the only reason you're going to. You don't actually believe that school is going to make you become something in life. Some people will come out from school and come and start selling. Now that it looks like as if you can even make more money from doing more perverted things. Because if you look at it, what's the reason why everybody's doing this? Money. Why are you putting yourself on? If you weren't getting money from it,
let's be honest, and I'll be the one that'll take these bullets. We are all poor in this country. We have poor man mentality.
I got money, bro.
It's not poor by your resources, mentality. Always money. I should twerk like this and money will come out, you do it. I should open my breast, money will come out, do it. I should do this or money will come out, do it. I can betray my brother, money will come out. Who is this one? I just met him like 2 weeks ago. Do it.
I'm just scared that that's the future we're headed towards. Where
no
people
sense
don't
of
care about anything again. As long as I shall get money,
no sense of community. Your brothers will betray you. They will use you for ritual. They'll do whatever. Why won't you be scared? Let me just tell you the truth. People are leaving the country not because of the government. It's because of you guys. You guys have poor man mentality. You are also poor. You are hateful. You are dark. Your heart is not like pure at all. So it's not like, blah, 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 why won't you jackpot? You're jackpotting because nobody's ready to come together. If my friend now says, okay, everybody, let's boycott this company. Let's boycott this person. Let's not give this person attention. Forget how good his music is. It's not helping us. It's spoiling the mindset of our children. Let's cancel this guy. You say, me? When is my guy? This one that I used to jump to his music. I beg, you're saying rubbish.
I even look at everything from a broader perspective. Not everybody can make it in this entertainment space, right? So in a functioning society, we need other things to function, right? The way everything is, everybody wants to be a social media.
Everybody wants to be famous.
Everybody wants to be famous for performing arts. Nobody wants to do anything in science. And
nobody wants to be versatile. Like, okay.
I heard someone saying that, the Nigerian health sector is failing. Blah, blah, we have incompetent doctors. The competent ones are running away and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, it's because the ones that are incompetent, right? They probably failed in school.
Abiu.
And then we brought them.
Yeah. There's one of my quotes that is my own original quote, just in case you hear it outside. Now me talk, which is, anybody can be famous, but everybody can be famous. That's the reality. So let me just break it down for you. Everybody is looking at Pella. If Pella can do it, I can do it. If Pella can do it, I can do it. The truth is, not everybody can get the kind of fame. Pella to me is lucky.
I was going to say that the Pella thing is just one in
a million situation. High show speed, that guy. 1 in a million situation. It's not like everybody can be at show speed. You can follow the route and they can try and create opportunities for you. What I did, come and emulate and see whether it works for you. But the thing is, that's deeming what God has called you to this earth to do. You don't know whether that's not your space. You're just looking at the fame, looking at the money, looking at the fame, looking at the money. What if God wants you to be the first surgeon to come up with a cure, or first scientist to come up with something, first businessman to change your country? But you are not able to do that because you are more distracted. Now, are we going to blame our parents? No, our parents have tried. To be fair, they've tried their best. They've sent you to school. They've shown you the light. They've shown you what works and what used to work the normal way. Except you are coming from a terrible home where they just hate you and an exception. But naturally, our parents have tried to the point where they've given you at least a good blueprint. Go to school, finish school. School is not a scam. And it's obvious showing now. School is not a scam. Don't let anybody deceive you and say, oh, school is a scam. Make I go make. That's not true. If we are going to look at the current situation in Nigeria, let's just accept Nigeria is falling because of the people, not because of any government. Most of us are, I will say us, so I can add myself, we are uninformed. We are in a way, depending on the context, illiterate. We don't know certain things. We don't know.
Forget all this English is speaking.
No, it's true. You can put me in a business field now. I will say rubbish because I don't really understand business like that. Until someone comes and tells me, oh, do you know how this works? Do you know how that works? I'll not say, okay, you don't catch me. I'm just saying from my own personal observation. You can carry somebody from the business space into the filmmaking space. And I tell them, oh, you don't know what goes on. That one will say, okay, I didn't know. I was not aware. But thank you for enlightening me. Most people don't want to be enlightened. They just want to talk. That's their aim. I just want to voice out my opinion and run away. Voice out my opinion and run away. They don't care about the consequences of the opinion you are dropping. Because somebody else who doesn't know much, who is coming into that space newly, can hear your opinion and feel like it's the truth. Like, oh, I didn't know this person, is this how it works? Is this how it works? And you go and carry that hearsay. Just like spreading false information on social media, knowing that it would damage a lot of people's experiences. Where do you now think hate comes from? Imagine you carry a video now that happened 13 years ago. Then you now caption it, see what is happening in Benue now. See what is happening in Lagos now. See what Tinubu said recently. And someone said, this guy is a bastard, blah, 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 blah. And you now start spreading it. See what Tinubu said, until just one person goes, that's not true. This happened like 13 years ago. Why are they bringing it now?
It's because we have hate in our hearts.
We are all hateful, I beg. Me, even myself, I get a level of hate, but in a very right, constructive way. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, nudity, ashewoness, prostitution. We've legalized prostitution. Nobody is seen it as a shame again. Your junior sister might be a prostitute in the next 5 years. You don't know. Judging with how everything is going. I'm just saying, this is me being honest with you. The only way you can change that is if you stop engaging and encouraging certain things. You think it does not affect you? It does. Internet is forever, right? If you give birth to a daughter today, well, you not be afraid that, let me shield that from social media. My daughter must not see. But you were liking it before. You were engaging. You were sharing, you were retweeting, you were making memes of it, you were farming engagement off of it.
My own fear is if there's no check or a balance to all of these things, it's just going to keep getting worse. You think nudity is the online nudity is what we are still crying all over the place for. You see people walking around naked now.
Very soon now. She be started slowly.
Even look at the way relationships used to be in before, right? Where we celebrated virgins and when we celebrated, where I'm not complaining about,
right?
I mean, I remember before when you want to start a new relationship, at least the girl will pretend like as if no. I don't want.
No, I don't want. And you respect her for it. But now you're like, Claire, this one is not ready.
People nowadays, just as we both know what we're coming for. And then come on.
It's funny and it's not funny because me, I'm a hypocrite for one thing. I find certain things. Let me just leave it there. I'll just leave it there. That's all I can say. But I'll just leave it there. Let us know in the comments what you think is hypocritical. You know, from us, whatever we said is hypocritical. That one said day. Guy, I wake up every day to noodles. I'm not joking. I can't be holy.
Someone shared a picture with me. It's like now later I considered really think the thing where I was like, this guy literally just showed me
everything.
Not exactly, but I'm like, this won't have happened back. Like I didn't clock it because I was like, it's not my now. We didn't see cleavage, you see breast, we see everything. But
I've just opened my Twitter, like login. What a beautiful! Oh my lord, good lord. The best thing you see is lips. I say, I'm not happy to it, bro.
Wait.
Let me tell you how bad this is. I'm always fighting for my place in heaven because there's always something. Ada of London, I want this guy like.
Let me drop all the Ada for you so that I can put you guys. I'm joking.
Do you know what this girl did? Me, in my stupid brain, I said, what did she do? Now, to be fair, there are even sometimes where I'm innocent. I'm like, do you know what this girl? Do you know what happened to this girl? I said, what happened to this?
This nigga said, let me go.
Let me. What happened to the girl? Let me even see. Is she okay? Did she have accident? Oh Lord, titties. I'm like, wow. Or somebody is giving her back shots or something. I'm like, Now, wow.
I'm even wondering, so Twitter feels like
Twitter is anyway. Oh, like we said, so next video, we'll just probably talk about why marriage is not working for many people. Probably we'll just give our thoughts on it. I have a lot to say about that, but hopefully we get that video out in time. See you guys next time. See you guys later.
peace. So guys, no cheers.